Aries, I'm in your business. Come here. Come talk to me. Come talk to the Empress. What's good? It is Raven. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to dive right into a timeless message for the first cardinal sign out the gate. Timestamp is January 2021, but when you see this message, that's when it's for you. Happy New Year to all the cardinal signs. As I was shuffling the cards to step into your energy, Aries, I was saying words like action, buoyancy, and ambiance. A lot is up in the air. A lot is like split, this or that. A lot of debating, a lot of back and forth. The cheer is present here. And so this is a new deck. We're going to use the wild archetypes. I'm just going to see what card comes out for the Aries at this time, and we're going to read it at the end for the overall arching message. Ooh. The Bardo. The Bardo. Okay. You have experienced many deaths, Aries. Many ego deaths. Many ego deaths. And this is where you are. This is where you are. This is where you are on your journey. This is the transformative, transitional place that you're at right now, Aries. It's a place at a time of illumination. You're being asked to journey deep, very deep within to your soul, and to emerge brand new from there. It's a very dark. It's definitely giving me like a dark night of the soul energy. And with the moon peaking high above like this mystic. I feel like a lot of you are, especially the divine masculine. I feel like you are medicine men, you are warlocks, you are, it's like this need for the divine masculine Aries to truly step into the full embodiment and initiate action from this space of all-knowingness, to continue to metaphorically die, to continue. I feel like the Aries built a lot from the ego self, and now a lot has to shed. It was like a major cleansing has taken place for the Aries, and now it is time for you to bury those old aspects of self by bringing your darkness to the light, by illuminating, okay? Transforming, regeneration. You're in the thick of that, okay? And with this cardinal moon here that takes place today, January 13th, it's ideal for you to surrender to the truth of your soul. It is ideal. It's ideal. It is ideal. Literally, it's ideal. Meaning, it is the best step forward. I'm hearing the words macho, heavy honcho, head honcho. You've committed so much to a version of yourself that was that only like scratched the surface. You keep willing to just scratch the surface, but you won't go deep. You won't. It's a need for you to. It's actually, you're not being asked. I feel like, the threshold is here, and when the initiations take place, sometimes they are conscious and unconscious. Sometimes they are willingly, and sometimes it's just like you have to stay. It's time. You know what I mean? It's no more asking, and it's more so telling you. I'm telling you to evolve. I'm telling you to, because the collective is depending on you to initiate. You are the one. You are the first. Okay? Spontaneous, enthusiastic, inspired, self-expressive. You're very intuitive. Aries, you take initiative that demonstrates its personal courage and ability to act on its own inspiration. It's time for you to act. It is time for you to act. It's time for you to act like you know who you is. And then, like, my notes and stuff fall out. Everything flip over. Like, I feel like it's time to stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Spirit guides, angels, what else? What's here for the Aries at this time? Be sure to ring my bell and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep diving deep. I'm going to leave me a comment if this message is already resonant with you. We're 5 minutes in. Where we at with it? Okay. We had all these cards. We got, oh. Okay, let's start from here, because I feel there's something coming on. Something. I feel it coming up. I don't know. The universe is definitely has given you and is presenting you with, I feel like this is the option. This is the ideal option, a leg up. Source, literally, the universe, the stars aligning to truly be where they need to be for your betterment, okay? The universe is trying to give you a leg up. The universe is offering you a leg up. That's what is happening. The universe is offering you a leg up. 34, 7 in numerology. Investing in yourself. What ways have you been investing your time, energy, your mental energy, your physical energy? I keep hearing running away. You keep running away from the leg up. Not making a firm decision. Not, you know what I mean? It's like look at this. Look at the baby bear. It's like I'm trying to climb, but it's just like, get on up there. Like, I like it enough, but it's like not liking things enough to commit, not liking yourself enough to commit to the journey of true self-actualization. Because we have chaos and conflict in the reverse. We have poise in the reverse. We have the fork in the road in the reverse. And we have 34 going back to a 33. You keep seeing and intuitively feeling and knowing and experiencing the synchronicity, and then you step right back. You step right back into the internal chaos and conflict. You step right back into the I don't know. You step right back into the I'm not sure. You step right back into the I don't have enough money. You step right back into well, what is this? You step right back into who is that? I said, what if they think about this? You give too much of a fuck about what people think about you. You care entirely too much. You are a very sensitive soul. How about you accept that, and then you surround yourself with people that are of a conscious awareness that you are at, or that meet you where you are and accept themselves. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of people who are not a reflection of you, and they continue to make you wonder who you are. They continue to challenge your belief in yourself because you truly haven't really invested in the version of you that knows. The version of you that knows. Aries, it's major for you to truly commit to coming into relationship with your greatness. You are too identified with your weaknesses. You care too much about what's not working, how much further you gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, you'll start just to prove them up, just to prove somebody wrong. Now, just hear me now. You'll start something just to prove somebody wrong. You'll do something just to be right. But you're not committed to being in relationship with yourself. You're not committed to being in relationship with spirit. You're not committed to being in relationship with the bigger picture. You're not. And so you'll see the leg up. You'll start climbing up, and then you'll sit right back into the eternal. You'll look to the left, and then you check. You check on your past so much. You check on your past a lot. You check on your past self. You stay connected to the past self. You remain very, 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 very much enthralled in old belief systems and relationships that don't serve you. And the universe is like, okay, we're trying to get you. We're trying to change your climate. We're trying to look at these pictures. Look at these pictures. Ideally, taking the leg up, transforming your scenery, the season, evolving, stepping out of being alone and in war with yourself, and allowing the universe to catch you, allowing spirit to provide for you, allowing yourself to be looked after, to be cared for, to be given to, in a totally new environment, one that you are supported in. This is in your natural habitat. Here, you 4 or 5 different people in the desert with no resources, no water. You know what I mean? Like, and you keep stepping back. You go back and forth between the evolution of self. And how can you stay poised? How can you be poised? How can you be on your pedestal if at the end of the day you won't step out of your comfort zone? Because you have a 48, which is 12, which is 3. Connecting, community, consciously being aware that you're covered. So you can the fork in the road is very apparent here. I'm not sure if this is I truly feel that this is very much for the divine masculine, if that's the if you're a masculine that's watching this, or if that's the energy within that you are more intimate with. I definitely feel heavy on the divine masculine energy right now. And so for some reason I want to pull a little more from here. Then we're going to clarify with the traditional tarot to see I feel it. Okay, it's a need for you to. This goes beyond affirmation. This is another ego death. Milk and honey came out sideways, so I'm gonna let it fall sideways. This is an ego death. Your ego is keeping you separated from yourself. Your ego is keeping you separated from. And look how this one, it still came out reverse. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue to dive down. Because right up under our Lego, we have a higher power. Right next to blessed, okay? The universe, spirit, the almighty, the divine, whichever you call the omniscient energy that's present within and without around you, you're so intuitive. You're so magical. You're so mystical. You're so blessed. Blissed is my new word, actually, because be less, I don't like that. Bliss. You live a blissful existence, honey. Okay, a high power. You have 2 4s on the board. You're definitely being guided and pushed towards working towards more stable grounds, okay? But that crown chakra, you know a lot about a lot. You're very connected to source. This is a personal, like I said, this is an ego death that needs to transpire. That's why you're in the Bardo. That is why you're here, okay? Because you need to bury some parts. I feel like it's some stories that you tell yourself about yourself. It's not even parts of you. It is trauma that are connected to stories that are deeply rooted within you, and you have a hard time. I'm hearing man in the mirror, and then my left boob just started itching so bad. Okay. Your heart is trying to open up. Okay, just do it, Nike. Just do it. Just yank all that darkness up out. I wouldn't even call it darkness, but that's the word that came out. And that's maybe what you refer to your past, and maybe that's how you refer to your trauma. Maybe that's how you refer to this aspect of yourself that you're just so gung-ho on not connecting to, or not seeing yourself as that. You know, you're not accepting all of yourself. And Spirit is here. Like the land of milk and honey keeps presenting itself to you, but this card came out sideways. Like you see it in your, I feel like you see it in your dream time, and you can feel it. You can energetically tap into it, but you don't see yourself worthy of actually being the one to co-create with Spirit to receive it. And so therefore, no place like home is in reverse. You headed towards it, but once again, your worthiness, your worthiness, this is a trial of worthiness for you. This is a trial of worthiness. You have to the ego is here, loud and proud. It's really a split board. It's really a split board. Your higher self and a higher power is actually stronger, is actually willing, is actually present, and very apparent in your decision making. But you are surrounding yourselves. You are choosing to go back into a space and time of chaos and conflict and compare yourself to it. And that's how you keep ending up in a fork in the road, because the blissfulness, the milk and honey, the poise, okay, actually standing strong and firm in who you are, actually seeing yourself as that multi-dimensional being and operating from that space of knowing. You're not familiar enough with it because, once again, you are too married to your weaknesses and you do not strengthen your strengths. You don't speak life into your strengths. You don't see yourself as your strengths. You only see yourself as your weaknesses. That is your problem. That is the problem here. That is the problem here. That is the problem here. You don't see yourself as your true self. You see yourself from a place of trauma, from moments of trauma. You're still could be definitely experiencing imposter syndrome. You're still in this space of not knowing, not feeling worthy, not knowing how to exercise and initiate to take action towards the life that Spirit is definitely blessing you with. Spirit is definitely giving you a leg up, surrounding you with, I feel like you've been getting a lot of intuitive downloads. You've been getting a lot of ideas. Your crown chakra is very, 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 very lit up. But you're not grounded in the reality of right now because you don't like the reality that you're experiencing, because you're not actively standing in the space of being a co-creator. You have the Father of Baskets. Now I'm stepping into the tarot that's going to clarify this leg up for me, okay? Which is that balance of emotion and intellect, which is a very fruitful being, okay? A very fruitful, you know, you're very resourceful, Aries. You're very handsome too. I feel like this is a divine masculine reading for Aries. Where that masculine energy within you is very charming. Take it as it resonates. But the universe is like, I got your back, I'm on your side. I'm not really sure as to why you're not trusting me. Let's get a little clearer on. I feel like that's very clear though, just as a full oracle message reading. So, you know what, I'm going to clarify this chaos and conflict. How does Taurus energy feel? Like you have heavy Taurus energy in your chart. Maybe the Mars entering Taurus for you is playing a major role in this right now. So, how can Aries transmute this internal chaos and conflict into a poised energy? Let's clarify the energy to connect those two. We got 7th house relating, how you relate to yourself, partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, balance, social awareness, justice, communion. 7th house of relating, how you relate to yourself is what gets you from chaos and from this reverse energy, this chaos and conflict, and this poise. You know, this is pick yourself back up, bring our parts back together. It's like a rebuilding, like a Mr. Potato Head type of energy is what I'm getting. Okay, like go get you some new parts. Like, it's okay. Got cards flying. The 5th house of passion is here. Creativity, pleasure, humor, romance. My timer's about to go off. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, I feel... and you know what? I've just heard major distractions. You are a... Is it about to stop? You are a creature of comfort to distracting yourself. You like to distract yourself. You actually like to. It's a conscious choice that you make when you decide to. So I don't even know what questions to ask at this moment in time, because I feel like the fork in the road is this is how resistance shows up. This is you resisting. This is you resisting, Aries. So in this season of this season of initiating so much, this season of taking action, I'm definitely feeling how we take action, how do we transmute from being, not home within self and continuously facing a fork in the road with energy. What's causing this? What's causing this? A relationship. Not standing your ground. Not defending your honor. Not standing up for the truth. Silencing your truth. Denying yourself the magic of who you are. Literally. We have courting 7 of Sticks and the Magician. You're not wielding your magic. And I got this energy of like a warlock, a medicine man, a very potent, high power, you know what I mean? Very magical, mystical being. And you're choosing to conceal parts of yourself and deny yourself. I feel like high vibrational relationships, because once again, the relating card did come out. I don't know where it went, but the relating card is how you're mixed up within. So if that's how you mixed up within, I know that's how you mixed up on the outside. The ancestors is like, I don't approve of this. You know what I mean? It's just major energy of the company that you keep. And I feel like the company that you keep within yourself, the story that you tell yourself about yourself, plays a major role in the relationships that you choose to continue to entertain. And the ability to stand up for yourself, to stand your ground, to overcome, to be decisive, to stand tall. You see how these energies is here? Like, the fork in the road keeps presenting itself because you allow it. You allow choosing confusion is a choice. Confusion is a choice. Not using your magic, not granting yourself Aries, it is imperative that you embrace the archetypal energy of who you are, which is the I am of the zodiac, which is number 1. The Magician, okay? The Magician is here. You are an alchemist. You know how to conjure, create, and manifest easily. It's time for you to take all that what you know and apply it to your life and set yourself free from this lack of self-actualization that is rooted in the fear of the unknown, that is rooted in the fear of being big, and that is rooted in the fear of detaching yourself from an existence that truly doesn't serve you and only serves the ego. That's why you are at the Bardo. So let's wrap this up, and hopefully if I know like I know what I know, the Bardo is gonna clear everything up. If this message is resonating with you, go ahead and leave me a hey. Get out. Look, and my cat just sat in front of the heater so close to it that it's starting to smell burned. Listen, don't burn yourself. Listen, don't set your shit on fire. Discerning when to leave, when to move on, when to end a conversation, when to end a chapter in your life, when to move on, when to back up, when to stop playing with fire. You playing with the fire within yourself, and your soul is being ignited. The universe is saying, come on. Now, I can't stop. Listen. Okay. And so right now you're in the transition, the in-between, the liminal. It is said that the Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships. This has a lot about how you relate to yourself, okay? And how it's creating relationship dynamics outside of you, okay? Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us or see visions of lives not yet lived. Wow. In the Bardo, there is potential to forgive the unforgivable, yourself and others, to say the unsaid, speaking your truth, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, and to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends us in its spaciousness for just long enough to open us up to what? Higher wisdom. You got higher wisdom and higher power. Its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. When the veil between this life and the next is thinned, energy is stirred. This allows for remarkable healing and vision. The Bardo is not to be feared. Take advantage of its energy by recognizing what needs to be resolved. Trust that there is a message for you from beyond. Who is speaking? Go ahead and listen. Spaciousness, grace, forgiveness, truth. Those are your words through this transit. Spaciousness, grace, forgiveness, and truth. Thank you so much. If you would like to dive deeper and book a personal reading with me, everything you need is below. If you like to get some soul care products, teas, yoni steam, bath, I really feel like a detoxing bath, cleanse me bath would be great for you to help you untether yourself from these energies I feel like this is a lot of residual energy that you are finally polishing away at this moment. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, your soul, and I will catch you in the next video. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shout out to my cardinal sign of I am. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave me a comment, and know that I love you.